Hi, my loves. Welcome back. Before we begin, I want to say something from the heart. I took Spirit's advice that was given through the oracle reading I posted last week to step away if we needed to, because honestly, I was and I'm still feeling so much anger and frustration. Anger at what's happening in the world, anger at what's being allowed to happen, and the feeling that so many people are being heard while those in power just keep pushing things further and further. And I'm going to be really open and vulnerable here for a moment when I say this. I'm not just angry at them, I'm angry at us too. And I include myself in that because we're all sitting here watching everything unfold. We're feeling the outrage, feeling the grief, feeling the helplessness. But at the same time, most of us are still stuck in the same cycle every day. We wake up, we go to school, we go to work, we do what's expected, we pay our bills, we pay our taxes. We give corporations and billionaires our time, our energy, and our money. And then the next day, we do it all over again, rinse and repeat. Meanwhile, we're watching what's happening out there and saying, oh my God, that's insane. That is so wrong. Someone should stop this. But the truth is, a lot of us haven't been pushed enough out of our routines yet for things to really change. For many people, it still feels like something that's happening around us instead of to us. I, like many others, think that a general strike would be the only way to truly see change. If they do things that we don't like or want, we hit them in their pocketbooks. That's the place that will get their attention. But I'm frustrated in knowing that we're stuck. We don't have the luxury to just stop working, to stop paying bills. And I hate that they've designed the system to keep us stuck. What frustrates me the most is that we truly have all of the power, but we've been conditioned to believe that we don't. And that realization, that's part of what made me step away for a few days. I needed to sit with that anger instead of pretending that I'm above it. And please know that this event is not to attack anyone because I'm including myself in all of this. So, yeah, I'm angry, but I also know that anger can either consume you or it can wake you up. And that's why I'm here today, not to sugarcoat what Spirit says, not to water anything down and make it easier to hear, and not to pretend that everything is fine when it clearly isn't. I'm here to listen, and I'm going to open this session to ask Spirit what's happening between Iran, Israel, and the United States, and allow whatever messages come through to come through exactly as they give it. As always, I don't script these sessions and I don't filter the answers. My job is simply to ask and allow the response. This is never about creating fear or panic, it's about awareness. And I believe that awareness is going to help us stay grounded and prepared instead of blindsided. And loves, I want to say how grateful I am for this community. The way you support each other in the comments, uplift each other, and hold space for each other is beautiful. Our community is a safe place to share your thoughts, your worries, and your perspective. Thank you for letting me vent. As always, just a quick reminder that everything shared here is spirit led, alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. Remember that energy is fluid, it's always moving, timelines can shift, and free will always plays a role. So trust your intuition, take what resonates with your heart, and lovingly leave anything that doesn't. And if you're looking for personal guidance right now, I offer tarot and pendulum readings through my Etsy shop. You'll find the link in the pinned comment and in the video description. All right, my loves, let's take a breath together and let's see what Spirit wants to share with us today. Spirit, with everything that's happening right now between Iran, Israel, and the United States, what should we understand about what's actually unfolding in this conflict? I, S, R. Are you saying Israel? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? I. Is the word is? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? G. O. Is the word going? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? T. Is the word to? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? Are you pointing to the letter U? Yes, thank you. Is the word use? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? N. U. C. L. Are you saying nuclear? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? B. O. It's the word that I'm not going to say on social media, right? Yes, thank you. I'll have it spelled out on screen. Is there another word? No, thank you. Spirit, can you use the pendulum to show us what percentage Israel has of using this nuclear device? Are you saying that Israel has a 40% chance of using this nuclear device? Yes, thank you. Would they use this nuclear device on Iran? No, thank you. Would Israel use this nuclear device on an allied country? Yes, thank you. Would they admit to using this device themselves? No, thank you. Would Israel use this nuclear device on an allied country and blame Iran? Yes, thank you. Would they use just one of these devices? Yes, thank you. Would they use this device on America? No, thank you. Would Israel use this device on a European country? Yes, thank you. Spirit, is Israel wanting to pull other countries into this worldwide event? Yes, thank you. Spirit, will you tell us what country Israel will target? No, thank you. So, based on the current energy, the chances of Israel using this device is at a 40% chance. Yes, thank you. Will Spirit allow this to happen? No, thank you. Will extraterrestrial life allow this to happen? No, thank you. Will spirit and celestial forces step in to not allow this from happening? Yes, thank you. Will extraterrestrial life step in to stop this from happening? Yes, thank you. Spirit, do you have any other messages for this question? Are you pointing to the letter D? Yes, thank you. What's the next letter? O, N. Is the word don't? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? Are you pointing to the letter L? Yes, thank you. What's the next letter? E. Is the word let? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? Are you pointing to the letter I? Yes, thank you. What's the next letter? S. R. A. Are you saying Israel? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? Are you pointing to the letter K? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? I'm sorry, what's the next letter? E. Are you saying keep? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? G. E. Are you saying getting? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? A. W. Is the word away? Yes, thank you. What's the next word? W. I. Are you saying with? Yes. Thank you. What's the next word? G. E. N. O. Are you saying genocide? Yes. Thank you. Is there another word in this message? No. Thank you. Spirit, do you have any more messages for the collective? Okay, they're spinning counterclockwise, which, if you look up at the top right corner, that means all done, no more words. And they're confirming with a yes. Okay, loves, I will be right back. I'm going to think of some yes or no questions that we can ask Spirit regarding the messages they just gave us. The messages Spirit just spelled out through the alphabet board were pretty heavy. These are just a few of the questions I could think of right now. And I know that what Spirit shared is probably bringing up a lot of your own questions, concerns, and fear. So if there's anything that you would want me to check on with Spirit, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to come back and do another session so that we can explore those together. And just a quick reminder, everything shared here is spirit led, alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. My love, remember that energy is always shifting. Free will always plays a role, and nothing is ever set in stone. So, as always, trust your own intuition and only take what resonates. Okay, let's see if Spirit will clarify some of what just came through. Spirit, based on the current energy, is there a real risk that this conflict could escalate to the use of nuclear weapons? Yes, thank you. Spirit, is the possibility of nuclear weapons being used still around the same 40% probability that you showed earlier? Yes, thank you. Spirit, when you referenced nuclear weapons earlier, were you speaking about literal nuclear weapons? Yes, thank you. Spirit, based on the current energy, would the risk of escalation be more likely to impact Europe than the United States? Yes, thank you. Spirit, based on the current energy, is this potential escalation something that could happen in the near future? Yes, thank you. Spirit, can you please use the pendulum to point to the month that this escalation has a potential of happening? Are you pointing to the month of April? Yes, thank you. Spirit, is there any chance that this escalation could happen this month, March of 2026? Yes, thank you. Based on the current energy, is there still a strong possibility that this conflict de escalates before reaching that level of destruction? We're getting a maybe. Spirit, are world leaders currently working behind the scenes to prevent this conflict from escalating further? Yes, thank you. Spirit, will forces beyond human leadership intervene in some way to prevent nuclear escalation in this situation? Yes, thank you. Is this going to be the orbs that have been seen over the Middle East? Yes, thank you. Spirit, is there any chance that nothing and no one will intervene and stop this from happening? No, thank you. Spirit, does the collective consciousness of humanity have the power to influence whether this situation escalates or de escalates? Yes, thank you. Spirit, based on the current energy, is humanity ultimately moving away from global war rather than towards it? No, thank you. Based on the current energy, are we moving closer to a larger global conflict before things begin to stabilize? Yes, thank you. Spirit, based on the current energy, does this conflict have the potential to expand into a world war? Yes, thank you. Spirit, based on the current energy, will something happen that prevents this conflict from becoming a full global war? We're getting a maybe. Based on the current energy, will intervention, whether human or beyond human, prevent this from escalating into World War III? We're getting another maybe. Based on the current energy, will intervention, whether human or beyond human, prevent this from escalating into a nuclear event? Yes, thank you. Spirit, even though the energy right now feels like it's moving towards escalation, is there still a path where humanity avoids a full global war? We're getting a maybe. Okay, my loves, that's where Spirit wanted to leave this session. I'm not going to pretend that some of the messages that came through tonight weren't very heavy, because they were. When we open the alphabet board and allow Spirit to spell things out freely, sometimes the messages are comforting, and sometimes they're warnings meant to wake us up and make us pay attention. What stood out to me the most in everything that came through is this: even though the energy right now does show a real risk of escalation, Spirit was very clear that there are forces working to stop the worst outcomes. You saw it yourself in the answers when we asked about intervention, whether human or beyond human. Spirit repeatedly showed that something steps in to prevent a nuclear event, and that matters a lot. Remember that energy is not fixed. It is constantly shifting because free will is always at play. What we looked at tonight is simply the trajectory of the energy as of right now, and it's not a guaranteed outcome. And I also think it's important that Spirit showed us something else, that the collective consciousness of humanity actually does have power, especially in how these events unfold. That ties directly back to what we've talked about in the beginning of this session. Even when it feels like we're powerless, we're not. So, my love, if you're feeling overwhelmed after hearing these messages, take a breath with me for a moment. The purpose of sessions like this is awareness, not fear. because awareness will help us stay grounded, it helps us stay informed, and it reminds us that the future is still being written in every moment. As always, please remember that everything shared in this session is spirit led, alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is presented as fact or prediction. Energy is always shifting, timelines change, and your own intuition should always come first. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if this session brought up thoughts, feelings, or questions for you, I would truly love to hear them. You can share anything that came up for you in the comments, your perspective, your worries, or your insights. And if there are any questions that you would like me to ask Spirit in a future session, leave those there too, and we can explore them together. And before we go, I just want to remind you of something. Even when the world feels chaotic, even when the headlines make it feel like everything is spiraling, humanity has walked through dark moments before and found its way back into the light. This is not the end of our story. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll meet you in the comments.